In the dark hills of medieval Scotland, thunder rumbled across the sky. A fierce battle had just ended. Among the smoke and cries of victory stood a warrior, brave, strong, unshaken. His name was Macbeth. He had fought with unmatched courage, saving his king's army from certain defeat. That day he was not just a soldier, he was a hero. But as Macbeth rode back from the battlefield, fate had other plans. On a lonely heath beneath the rolling mist, 3 strange figures appeared. They were not of this world. Their voices hissed like the wind as they called his name. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. All hail, Thane of Glamis, all hail, Thane of Cawdor, all hail, Macbeth, who shall be king hereafter. A chill ran down his spine. King? He laughed nervously. Impossible. But deep within, a spark of ambition flickered. Soon after, messengers arrived. The king had rewarded Macbeth with a new title, Thane of Cawdor. The witch's prophecy was already coming true, and with that the flicker of ambition began to burn like fire. When Lady Macbeth heard of the prophecy, her eyes gleamed with hunger. She whispered to him in the stillness of the night, "Why wait for fate when you can seize it?" Macbeth hesitated. He was loyal to his king, but her words pierced his mind like daggers. And on one fateful night, when the king slept under Macbeth's roof, a terrible decision was made. With trembling hands and a heart racing in shadows, Macbeth raised the dagger. The once loyal warrior became a murderer. The king lay dead, and the crown passed to Macbeth. At first, there was triumph. He had it all, power, glory, the throne itself. But peace did not follow. Instead, guilt whispered in the dark. Suspicion grew louder with each sunrise, and fear gnawed at his soul. Haunted by the witch's prophecy that others would inherit his crown, Macbeth turned his sword against friends, allies, even innocents. The blood on his hands multiplied, and so did his nightmares. Lady Macbeth, once so fierce, was broken by guilt. She wandered sleepless, scrubbing her hands again and again. "Out, damn spot!" she cried, as though blood still clung to her skin. But no washing could cleanse her conscience. Her mind, like Macbeth's, crumbled under the weight of their sins. Enemies gathered, armies marched. The people who once cheered his name now cursed it. And Macbeth, once a hero, stood alone in a castle surrounded by foes. On the battlefield he fought with the fury of a cornered beast. But fate, which had once promised him greatness, now demanded its price. A warrior named Macduff struck the final blow, and Macbeth fell, his crown slipping from his grasp. In the silence that followed, one truth remained. Ambition without honor leads only to ruin. Macbeth gained a throne but lost his soul, and through his fall we are reminded that true greatness lies not in seizing power but in mastering the heart that desires it.